I got a question for you, my boy.
What's the word?
Just want to get your opinion. I don't really have no stats to throw at you, just, what I see. In the past few weeks, there's been a lot of backup quarterback play in the NFL right now.
Okay.
A lot of backups have touched the field and started this season due to injuries, bad management, so on and so on. Do you think, as of now, there's room in the NFL for players like Cam Newton, if he was still healthy, or still Teddy Bridgewater, or even Kaepernick, because people like to throw his name back out there? You think there's a space for quarterbacks like that, given how sorry these backup quarterbacks are?
Let's go with the three that you named. And
Let's
then
just
I got
stick with those three.
Right, and then I got another one. So to answer your question first, yes, I do feel like there is room for some of the guys. Now, Cam Newton, I feel like if he had a full off season to play with a team, he can definitely be more serviceable than some of these cats out here. Tyler Heineke, trash right now in Atlanta. Desmond Ritter,
Garbage.
They already know they need
Garbage.
I don't even know why. Like, honestly, I think I said it maybe on the show last year that I felt like he was not a quarterback that could play in the NFL.
And it's showing that.
Kaepernick, nah, bro. Like,
Thank you. Thank you.
Like, no, bro. Like, Kaepernick, he done been out the league so long that, like after a while, you kind of lose that edge that you need to play the game. You know what I mean? And as a quarterback,
There's no way you can get that conditioning within a year to be ready to play professional football.
not at all. You've been out the league almost 7 years now?
Yeah.
Like, and he already knew when he everything was said and done, he knew when he took that knee that there was a chance that he would never step on the field again. So
If we being honest, he was actually benched before that.
yeah, absolutely.
People fail to remember that. But yeah, he was already a sideline player when he was on the sideline taking a knee.
Yes. So
Getting more attention on the bench than he was on the field.
Yep. And then you said Teddy Bridgewater. The problem with Teddy Bridgewater is just the same problem with Tyrod Taylor. Both of them can play,
Can't stay healthy.
but they can't stay healthy. You can't make the club in the tub, son. You can't make the club in the tub. Now, and as much as I can't stand this cat, and I felt like he was a bust, but you might as well give him a call too. Carson Wentz. That's wild to say, right?
We've seen some. I'm not promoting anything about this dude. We've seen some greatness from him.
Yeah, before his injury.
We've also seen him cap out.
After his injury, he was trash.
We've seen him max out his ability. But like, if you need somebody to finish a game,
yeah,
he can still do that.
He can still do that. Even you might as well call Nick Foles too. At least he won the Super Bowl.
Nah, he got a Super Bowl. He not answering that call.
He said, they called, but I ain't answering.
Yeah.
They called, but I ain't answering.
Yeah, he ain't answering that call.
I would say, yes. There's some room for somebody, but right now it's a lot of teams that are in need of.
Because the Giants are starting Danny DeVito, whatever his name is.
First of all, why would you even give Daniel Jones a contract like they gave him? So you stuck with him for at least 2 more
You
years.
stuck with him because nobody's buying him out.
You stuck with him for at
Nobody's buying
least
that.
2 more years. So to answer your question, yes, there is room, but I think it has to be the right quarterback. It has to be the right quarterback, the right situation, and you can't really be out of the game so long. At this point, I mean, Cam Newton, outside of that little stint that he had with the Patriots, which wasn't even a full offseason or a full year, he probably ain't even no good either now. At this point, to be honest with you, been out the league too long. But before we go, I do have one question for you too. Tell me, what does all these names have in common?
Let's get it.
Kyle Shanahan, Sean McVay, Mike McDaniel, Matt LaFleur, right? All head coaches right now.
Matt LaFleur,
Bobby
McDaniel.
Slowick, Chris Forster. What do all these 3 names have in common?
I don't know the last 2. So let's just count them out.
Okay.
I don't know. What's up?
So what they all have in common is these were all coaches. Head coach,
Under Belichick, huh?
offensive coordinator, tight ends coach, wide receivers coach, offensive line coach, defensive assistant, quarterbacks coach on the 2013 Washington Redskins team.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
That's crazy.
You know what happened with that team?
What happened with that team, Chuck?
They started the preseason 4-0. You know what happened in the season?
What happened?
3-16.
Who's the starting quarterback that year?
3-13.
Who's the starting quarterback that year?
That started that year, Robert Griffin III.
I'm about to say, was it RG3? That's when his leg fell off.
Yes. RG3.
Oh man,
that's crazy, right?
And the year before that, they weren't in the NFC Championship.
Nope.
They won the division.
Yep. They had a legit team.
They had a solid
I think that
team.
was the year after he hurt his leg and he tried to come back. Kirk Cousins took over.
He didn't hurt his leg. His leg fell off.
Well, his leg fell off. But to think about those names, Mike McDaniel, Dolphins head coach, killing. Sean McVay, Super Bowl with the Rams. Kyle Shanahan, consistently winning with the 49ers.
Who was the head coach of that team in 2013?
The head coach of that team in 2013. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, we'll have to look that up.
But Matt LaFleur.
Not that it's important because it's
Packers head coach.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I know LaFleur is.
That's crazy. But yeah, man, that's all I had.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's all. That's
I never even thought about that. Never in my life. That's dope.
That's all I had. Let's get it, my brother.
Let's get it, man. Hope we have another episode like last week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's that you listening to? Hey, that's Dawg Money by the podcast on the iPhone or the iPad. Swear it got me in my zone. Please leave me alone so I can catch up on my flight back. Takes 18, no plan B. Get it tuned in, understand me. Talking parlays, hitting sweet in the parfait. Getting bread like pantry. Say it can't be, but they did it. I know some haters that still won't admit it. Boys, it's so crazy they might get committed. They talk a little different, not trying to be distant, but ain't no way you come close. You say less, you be doing the most. You can sink or swim or hop in the boat, but you better not touch that remote, cause that's all money. Get short, get tall money. Big plaques, that's wild money. Big facts, you should call that back, cause what y'all call money is not at all money.
Dawg Money.
2 men, 2 mic, 2 laptops. Too much you say, 2 lash out. Big boy then bought that cash out like cash cow.
Dawg Money.
Gotta keep it a buck. Ain't nowhere else we can go here but up. A win is a win, and we do it again and again until we remember.
Welcome back to the Dawg Money Podcast, everybody. This is episode 15 of season 2. I'll go by Money Marvin. I'm sitting here with my boy Big Chubbs. We got our boy Mandrew on the 1 and 2s. What it do, man?
What up, dog? How was your weekend, brother?
Man, stressful.
Stressful? Yeah, stressful.
I called a lot of winners last week.
Caught a lot of winners.
I won a lot of those straight bets.
A lot of straight bets.
None of them parlays.
No, sir.
And oh my God.
Let's start with Washington.
Blur that out, please.
Let's start with Washington.
Let's start with Washington. We might as well start off with bums of the
Let's
week.
start with bums of the week. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna switch it up. We got to get this off our chest a little
I
early.
have to, bro. I'm so hot about this.
Let's hit it with bums of the
Did you see
week.
the parlay that I gave you last week for college?
Allow me to remember.
I'm not gonna pull it up because it's gonna piss me off all over again.
Okay.
Just know that I went 4 out of 5 on the parlay. And I remember last week I was telling y'all how I've been undefeated so far with the alternate spreads.
Yeah.
Washington killed that streak too.
Yes.
I think Washington was 9.5 point dogs.
9.5.
I was like, let me buy it down to 7. I was like, because I don't want it to push. If it comes to that, I bought it down to
7.5, right?
No, I bought it down to 8. I bought it down to 8.5.
Oh.
No, I bought it down to 8. I bought it down to 8.
Oh.
And then they get an interception. I'll tell you exactly who got the interception. His name is Alfonso Tupelo. I'm about to miss his name. Alfonso Tupelo.
Number 11.
Number 11.
Number
Caught the
11.
interception, bro. Was wide open. He had a pick 6, just staring him down, bro. Made it to the end zone, but he forgot to take the goddamn football with him.
That's why he play on defense.
That's why he plays on defense.
That's why he play
and
on
that was
defense.
probably his first touchdown ever, bro. Why would you drop the ball on the 3-yard line?
What we always say, finish through.
You gotta see it through, my boy.
Finish through the line.
That's what we should name this episode. You got to see it through, my boy.
You got to see it through.
Got to see it through.
Got to see it
so
through.
he drops the ball before entering into the end zone. And what pissed me off even more, he had 2 of his teammates run past the ball as well. Neither had the presence of mind.
Both of them hype.
Neither one of them probably scored in
You
their
don't
life
even
either.
see the ball on the.
Bro, they ran right past it.
First of all, that was a terrible beat for us.
Terrible beat. And it cost
All the
bro,
way around.
That was a $1,200 ticket.
All the way around, that was a bad beat, man.
That was a $1,200 ticket, bro.
Man,
I needed that. Well, I wanted that. You say that.
we definitely wanted that.
I wanted that.
We definitely wanted that.
But to lose in that fashion, bro, pissed me off the entire weekend, dog.
Yeah. That's one of them ones like after you watch that, you just go be like, man, I'm gonna just go take a nap. I'm just gonna take a nap.
Nah,
Let me
bro,
go take a nap.
I was furious, bro. I was supposed to go out.
You ain't even go.
No, I didn't want to no more.
You didn't even go.
I think I
you
just,
can't
like,
even enjoy it.
I went to a bar and just like, play a little Keno.
Let me get some of this money from Keno.
Actually,
Keno Neen.
I guess I broke even.
Keno Neen.
I didn't hit the numbers that I wanted to, but I made enough to keep playing as long as I wanted to play.
And that's all you need.
That's all I need.
That's
I
all
walked
you
out with what I walked in with. So.
That's all you need, my boy. That's all you need. I'm going to say, we'll save that other bum of the week for when we get closer to the NFL talk.
I'm gonna bring his name up again.
Yeah, we're gonna save that for when we get there. Bro. So let's hold on over to the news really quick.
No,
Patreon.
real quick. How was your weekend, my boy?
Oh man, I forgot. My bad, man. My weekend. It's pretty chill, man. We went and did some Thanksgiving shopping early, so that way we could beat the crowd. Speaking of. Let me make sure I text my wife back. She asked me if we needed something else.
You gotta do that on my time.
And good. So, no, but we got the bulk of our shopping out the way because I went to the store like Winco or something, and I was like, man, they already clearing these turkeys up out of here.
Yeah, quickly.
You know what I mean? So, and there's certain essentials that you need for Thanksgiving that if you wait too long. For instance, vanilla extract, the good stuff, the McCord.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be gone if you wait too long.
Right.
You wait too long for your macaroni, the shells. Gone.
Gone.
You wait too long for the good cheese. Gone.
You
wait for that Philly cream cheese.
The
gone.
way my mama shop, she have most of that stuff in the house all the time.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. Absolutely.
Because you never know when you got to just whip up some macaroni and cheese for an event.
Exactly.
She quick to do it.
But you know what?
Mom's macaroni so good, bro.
I need some of that this year.
You ain't getting none of that. Everybody get leftovers, but nobody get no macaroni.
I need some of that. But nah, man, I think this weekend was pretty chill outside of that. We had Cameron's banquet for baseball. So outside of that, it was
MVP.
Well, they didn't really give out like awards this year. They just kind of did a thing so that the team can get together, celebrate, have a little good time. This year it wasn't really no awards given, but it was a good time. So it was a good time, good season. Definitely my MVP. The boy was killing 3 game balls this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, turn that sound
ready to go ahead and get this home runs. That's what he's looking for. But it was a good weekend overall. Right. Overall, good weekend. Looking forward to another good weekend going into the holiday weekend. Speaking of holiday weekends, we will not be recording next week, so happy Thanksgiving early. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, enjoy your loved ones. Eat some turkey, eat some ham, eat some brisket, eat some whatever you cook, tear down. You got anything for them?
Love on your family. Be grateful because whatever you're going through, it can always be worse.
Yes.
Be appreciative of the mercy that God shows us because when you think about it, we deserve a hell of a lot worse.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely. I touche, my brother.
That was also the topic of the sermon this week at church. So,
hey, I like it. I like it. I like it. I love it, actually. I love that. Going into the news. Patreon is loaded up. We throwing out NBA picks now. It won't be every single day, but on the days that we feel like we have time to post it, you will see. We still got football. We still got plenty of NFL season. College football season is wrapping up. We have 2 more weeks of regular season.
Yeah, 2 more.
This week and next week. And then you go into tournament, like basically championship games.
Championship season and bowl season.
So, we still got a lot more football, a lot more basketball. We might throw up a challenge that everybody can we might throw it up for on YouTube so we can see how we all do together. But Patreon's loaded up. Go ahead and try it out. There is a link where you can go ahead in our bio. $10 all pro level. Go ahead and click it. It's a free for a week.
Win one bet, you get your investment back.
Win one bet, get your investment back. Outside of that, we have the NBA news. In-season tournament started like a week ago, but last night's games was wild. I think we had 3 fights literally across the board in last night's game.
One fight, it only took about 5 fucking seconds. 5 fucking seconds for you to piss me off.
And let's talk about this one. We talking about Draymond chokeout.
Bro.
Draymond chokeout. What I saw, though, is so crazy. What I saw, there's this one guy I follow on Twitter that he's like, he considers himself the king of first baskets. Homie be killing it, though, on the first
he was
basket.
sick yesterday.
No, check this. He had Rudy Gobert, however you say that nigga's name. Rudy. You had Rudy for the first basket. After he got choked out, he got the first basket.
Got the first basket still?
He got the first basket still. So it would have been wild if he would have took like Draymond or something.
Yeah, I'd have been pissed off.
Now you just out of the. But what's your thoughts on that situation? It's a lot of talk on that situation.
I need you to be specific about what you're asking me.
So let's talk about the play itself. First, it started off with Clay and Murray in the corner.
I didn't understand any of it. Like, how did this even happen, and why?
How did it escalate
Why
that
did it
quick?
escalate so quick? They probably had it on their mind already.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking.
It was
I
ready for
already
violence.
know that Draymond had it on his mind.
Draymond,
He wanted a piece
he been
of
wanting
Rudy.
to choke him out for a
He
minute.
wanted a piece of Rudy.
Pause.
But that was crazy. Well, I'm kind of upset about that one. Let me start over because that was wild.
Okay.
He had it on his mind that he wanted to get after Rudy.
Yeah.
And when the opportunity presented himself, but like when you think about it, if you look at it, it looked like Rudy had his hands on Clay's neck.
Yes.
So you're supposed to defend your teammates. You're supposed to defend your boys. You know, I don't knock him for being that aggressive, but like you ain't have to choke my boy out like that, bro. Like that was crazy.
I'm gonna be real with you.
He had it on his mind, bro.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't blame him.
I
I don't blame him at all. Like a lot of people on here, like, oh man, that's a clown move. But when you have a teammate, if you play sports, when you have a teammate that you respect, that you love, that you fight for, you go to battle with years and years and years. Y'all don't want championships. Y'all don't want games. You don't went through these dog days of training camp
Never
together.
underestimate chemistry and history, bro, because it'll make you do some things, bro, that, you know.
Absolutely.
It may seem questionable to us, but you've been riding and dying with this dude. So, yeah.
It's a different level of love
Yeah,
and
it's
respect
different, bro.
right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And obviously,
Like,
on
let
that
somebody put
opposite
their hands
side,
around y'all neck in my presence.
Man,
Come on now.
obviously that
I
opposite
wish
side,
one of y'all would.
Rudy ain't got that kind of love because
Nah, he don't got
Cat
that
was
love in
over
his
there
locker
like,
room. In his defense, Cat's soft.
Cat was like, Ant was like,
I wouldn't expect him to defend himself,
yeah.
let alone his teammate. But
Hey,
don't cancel me. That's just my opinion about another man. I'm sorry.
hey, I thought, you know, outside of the choke out, you know what I mean? He probably could have handled it a different way.
Hey, but you know what? Get
But
it
it
how you
happens.
live. Get
It
it how you
happens.
live.
It happens. And we know he's going to be suspended. How long you expecting him to be suspended? Do you think they're going to
we're
try to
being
throw the
realistic-
books? Because this is Draymond.
I think they gave him 3 days.
I want to
They
say
gave him 3 days?
it's supposed to be like 2 or 3 games.
Okay.
So that's what I didn't know that they did it already.
Okay.
But that would have been my guess.
That would have been my guess, 2 to 3 games.
Yeah.
And some loss of money, which ain't nothing for him.
No.
You know what I mean? But the in-season tournament, do you think that that's bringing it on a different level of competition?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I don't.
But in the NBA's defense, I'm not watching every game either.
Yes.
But I can see that just the hype surrounding it
Yeah.
is bringing more attention to the NBA, and that was the initial goal.
Right.
To get more people watching
Change
more
it up a
games.
little
Yeah.
in season to where it's mundane and you just kind of.
Yeah. And you also want to get like more competitiveness.
Yeah.
I don't think that we've seen more competitiveness than what we can expect, but we have seen some good games. We have seen some teams that are doing some good things. Look at Houston.
Yeah.
Houston just upset the Nuggets the other night.
So when you think about that, I feel like with the in season, I almost feel like the initiative that they gave with the 500,000 per player that wins on the winning team, that's going to definitely be more of an initiative for the bench for your teams like Houston, your guys that's not making the max salaries.
Right.
You got these teams like Portland. You got these teams like Detroit. You know what I mean? These type of teams.
Unmarketable teams.
Absolute. That great one. That's exactly it. Unmarketable teams.
I've been wanting to say that all week.
That's a good one.
Yeah, man. That was my word for the week.
That was a good one. I like
got
that.
it out the way.
I like that.
Out the way early.
I like that. But I feel like that's where that competition is going to level up for them, because why not make an extra 500K? If you give me a chance to make an extra 500K, I don't care if I'm making millions.
I want that.
Give me that. If you talk about somebody like LeBron James, AD, you talk about these max salary players, they're gonna take that 500K and probably get that to a charity.
That's a game check. For
Absolutely, get that to a charity, or go ahead and spend that on Christmas gifts for your families. That's more than likely what's gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just imagine your parents spending $500,000 on your Christmas.
That'd be wild.
Lord have mercy. I wouldn't even want nothing like, nah, let's go get this.
Let's go.
It's somebody that's needy.
Somebody need this.
Yeah, somebody needs something. I don't need nothing.
That's crazy.
You know, my mom get mad at me every single year.
Why?
Because I don't want nothing for Christmas, bro. I'm blessed.
I mean, at this point in life, I
She
feel like
forced me to make a list this year.
You can really just get it yourself if it's something that you really want.
I am working 40 plus hours a week, so
yeah,
if it's something that I want, I'm gonna get it.
Absolutely.
You want to do me a favor? Give me some laundry detergent for this place, or you know what I'm saying, some cleaning supplies, stuff I don't want to spend my money on.
So I was just talking to
literally
Janique
ask
about
for
this.
a care package every week.
Some plates.
Yeah,
I hate buying plates.
Yeah,
I hate buying napkins. I hate buying spoons. That's the one things that you go to the store and you be like, dang, I gotta buy tissue.
I hate buying cleaning supplies. I hate buying drawers, but I buy drawers like every month, bro. You gotta keep some new drawers on your balls. You know what I'm saying?
You still got holy ones though, don't you?
You know what's crazy? I have 2.
Yeah.
They're not going nowhere.
You can't let them go.
Nah.
Pause.
Memories.
But we gonna roll over into our NCAA Dog Money Heisman watch.
I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a dog. Every dog have his day, man. Every dog.
Now, it's week 11, right? Or is it week 12? Week 12. Take that back.
Yeah.
It's week 12. So at this point of the season, you have guys that have shown that they deserve to be in the Heisman talk. I think at this point of the season, that list is starting to go down to about 3, right? You're starting to focus it in a little bit more.
And as far as the books, who's at the top?
At the top, who is wildly at the top?
Top 3 at least.
So who's wildly at the top? Bo Nix.
I wouldn't say wildly, but
I would say wildly only because, and we're gonna, and he's part of our Heisman watch as well. Bo Nix. So Bo Nix so far this season, 3,135 yards, 29 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 121 yards rushing, 5 TDs. To me, that's some great stats, right? He got one loss on the record.
It's not only stats that's going to get you that trophy, though. It's
Exactly.
also moments, too.
He has no signature win to me yet.
Colorado is his only signature win.
But is that a signature win?
No, but
Yeah. And then he has no true signature moment yet.
yeah,
You know what I mean? No signature game yet.
I can understand
So-
wildly now.
So, like, to me, Wiley, him being 1, okay. I won't say he's going to be, to me, I don't feel like he'll finish. Yes, he's going to be in the Heisman watch. I think what will set him, what he's going to have to bank on is them winning this next 2 games, getting into the Pac-12 championship, and he would have to beat Washington. If Washington gets there again, he would have to beat Washington this time.
Right.
Because the other person in our list who is also on the boards, and they're tied with another player, is Michael Penix Jr., right? So Michael Penix Jr., 3,533 yards, 28 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 2 rushing touchdowns. His signature game was against Oregon. You know what I mean? So he went
Great
crazy.
game, by the way.
Great game. 3-point win, 302 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. That's a signature win. You know what I mean? Against another top 10 team.
Right.
That's a signature win. So that's what Bo Nix is missing. Now, the other person that's tied for the second on this list, and I had my questions earlier in the season, like, why is he on that list? Because they were losing. But now I know why he on that list. Jaden Daniels, LSU quarterback. That transfer from Arizona
alone.
State. Stats alone, but also the signature win, the signature moment. 3,164 yards rushing. Passing. 30 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 918 yards rushing, 8 touchdowns. He leads the team in rushing, passing, and rushing touchdowns.
That's crazy.
So his
Well, he
last,
at least get most valuable player for that team.
no,
So,
absolutely. And his
wouldn't give
signature,
him the Heisman,
bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If he can pull out, I would say if he can pull out these last 2 games, he don't even have to really.
They'll have to win the SEC championship.
I don't even think so. To be honest with you, I'm gonna be real with you because
I wouldn't entertain it if they did.
I'm gonna be
No
real
disrespect.
with you. No.
I wouldn't entertain it if
no,
they
I
didn't
get what
win
you're
it.
saying. I get what you're saying, but you know how it is. Nobody really, like, when it comes to the Heisman now, if you're a top dog, if you have a program that's top dog, right, you still gonna get consideration. Now we talking about these other guys, and I'm gonna go. We already talked about Bo Nix, who is number 1. Michael Penix Jr., who is tied number 2. Then you're talking about a Jaden Daniels, SEC, who just against Florida went stupid. 372 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. 234 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. That's a signature moment.
Yeah, I give you that.
You know what I'm saying? So for him, I feel like he's in a driver's seat kinda right now out of those 3. But don't sleep on Marvin Harrison Jr. You know what I mean?
He had one hell of a game last week. What do you have, 3 tutties in the first quarter?
I think 2, right?
2?
2 touchdowns. He finished with 2, but he had 2 in the first quarter. So
2 in the first quarter then, yeah.
So with Marvin Harrison Jr., you look at his year, he has 59 catches only. I want to say he was out a game or left early because he had got hurt.
Yeah, he left early for one game.
1,063 yards, 12 touchdowns, 26 rushing yards. He only rushed the ball twice, 1 touchdown. He has 7 games over 100 yards receiving. His signature win and he don't really need a signature win because he's not a quarterback.
Right.
But his signature game against the top 25 team, signature win, 11 catches, 162 yards, a touchdown over Penn State. That's a big-time game.
Yeah, that was good.
You know what I'm saying? So for him, he's still in the bubble. I feel like as of right now, to me, if this was, especially off of the hype, if we're talking about off of the hype, off of what you're seeing, what you just saw, off of signature wins, right now, Jaden Daniels is in the driver's seats in a lot of people's mind, although Bo Nix in the sport books is minus 110.
Right.
And at plus 370, if I'm betting on a Heisman winner, I'll take Jaden Daniels.
Have you ever bet on the Heisman?
No. Nah, have you?
Never.
I don't.
I see a lot of people doing that a lot more often, and also betting on like draft picks, which is crazy.
Draft picks
I'll
is
never
wild to me.
bet on somebody's decision. Well, never mind. I take that back because I bet on boxing and UFC.
Yeah, true.
But
Now, when it comes to the end of the year, I think we're going to give it a try like we should have last year with the
bro, because we didn't miss. We didn't miss.
With the Rookie of the Year,
Coach of the
MVP,
Year.
Coach,
Defensive Player of the Year.
literally.
We got all that right.
Yes.
Early.
Early.
Was giving it away. Had no idea.
Man, no idea.
Well, we had an idea. We just didn't want to bet it.
We just didn't know we could just parlay it all together either.
We didn't have access to parlay it out here.
Yeah, you're
We'd
right.
have to take that trip to Arizona.
You're right. You're
can
right.
do it
But we
now.
got it down. We
can
got
do
it
it
now.
now.
But on the bubble, Jordan Travis, who I feel like at this point, at plus 6,000 on the sport, that's on the bubble. He would literally need like 2 really signature wins to say, all right, I'm gonna get in this Heisman talk. So I feel like he'll be the one that'll be the first one out on this list. And then now you're looking at Marvin Harrison Jr., Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels, Michael Penix, if I'm inviting you to New York. Who do you think out of those 4, who do you think, because normally it's 3, right?
It's always 3 that goes to the award ceremony.
Who do you think is going to end up, if we taking this list right now, who do you think going to end up in New York?
The 3?
Yeah. Give
Michael
me your 3.
Penix, Bo Nix, and Marvin Jr.
Okay. I got Michael Penix, Jaden Daniels, Marvin Jr.
And I'm not hating on Jaden Daniels, bro.
Yeah.
It's just you got to do a little bit more for me. And he's doing a lot.
He's doing a lot.
He's doing a lot, but
I think you got to watch the game too.
Yeah, I got to watch.
It's the 3.
I'm done watching
It's the 3 L's that's throwing you off.
But it's making me not even want to like give it consideration because what quarterback got 3 L's and a Heisman in 1 year?
But
Let's be real.
what quarterback doing that right now?
We wouldn't know.
In this season.
Nobody.
So numbers wise, impact wise, you know what I mean? At some point it has to come to that.
Yeah.
Outside of that, weekend review, college football rankings slightly changed. The top 6 didn't change at all as far as who's in the list. However, 2 went to 1. So Georgia is now number 1, who should have been number 1 all along.
All along.
Ohio State number 2, Michigan number 3, Florida State number 4, Washington number 5, Oregon number 6. Just off of this weekend alone, do you see that list changing at all?
I don't, honestly. Michigan is always going to have the little asterisk next to it
Yeah.
because of what's going on, but I don't see this list changing.
Okay. I agree because I don't feel like no one really in this list over this weekend. I don't feel like nobody really. Maybe outside. Now that I'm looking at it, and we'll go through this. Maybe only Washington has that scare factor right now.
Because I'm trying to see
we
who
gonna go
Washington
through
plays this week.
and that's on our games to watch this weekend. So going into the games to watch this weekend, we'll talk about that really quick.
I'll save it for them.
You got Utah, number 22, versus number 17, Arizona. That's minus.
Utah is the underdog, by the way.
Yes, they're underdog by literally a point.
A point.
You know
It's
what I
going
mean?
to change before Saturday.
Point 0.05. So
Because when I saw it earlier today, it was a 1.5.
it was 1.5 Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona the favor.
Okay, so now when I saw it, when I wrote it down, it was 0.5.
Yeah.
So now it's starting to switch that other way. Low key, what I hope happens is that it keeps going to Utah way, because you know why I'm going to take it.
You want Utah to be dogs.
No, I want Arizona to be dogs.
Yeah, you think Arizona going to pull that win out?
Yes.
Okay.
Give me that. Give me that.
I'm not betting that because they at the crib.
They winning by 3. At minimum.
I bet the 3.
The last, think about it. Not last weekend, but the 2 weekends prior, right? They were underdogs to big schools. Top 10, top 25 teams. Who did I take?
Arizona.
Arizona money line, and give me them again. Give me them again.
You gonna do it?
So absolutely,
All right, so that's the first pick of the episode.
that's my pick.
Arizona money line.
Absolutely,
Hoping that they dogs before kickoff.
hoping that if they dogs before kickoff, the better for me.
How many units?
A unit.
Just 1 unit?
Yeah, because I only go based off of, and you want to tell them about units really quick, just in case they don't understand units.
I said
You
this
kinda
before
understand
already.
units. Well, say it
So
again.
basically, a unit
Say it
is
again.
me personally, if I'm throwing in like a 5-leg parlay, I'm typically like anywhere from like $25 to $50.
Okay.
So I would make my unit be $25. If I want to bet 1 unit, it's a $25 bet. 2 units, $50 bet. 3 units, $75 bet, and so forth and so forth. So your unit is your base number of base amount of money that you're going to be betting.
Right.
So when I ask him for a straight bet, is you betting a unit? Yeah, he's betting $5.
That's so.
That stat last week was hilarious, dog. I'm sorry I put you out there like that.
No, that's good. So when it comes to units, and usually how you do a unit, so if I say, for me, I'm gonna throw out $5 on anybody just in case if I like them, and that's just a habit there. Now, when we talking about a unit 2, generally it's the 10% of your bankroll is how it's usually against for the year. So if you start your season off with like 1,000, they usually say only bet 10% of your bankroll. So truly, that's what, $10, right?
Wait,
$100.
$100.
$100. My bad.
$100.
Bad math right there. Bad math. But $100.
Sportsbook math.
Sportsbook math. Yes. So if we say unit, because unit, it makes it easier for people to understand. Like, hey, everybody has different money on stuff. So a unit is generally going to be your favorite play too. A unit, and then down.
And I've really just learned that over the past like couple years because we're home.
Right.
We don't have to go through all these loopholes just to go out and bet. But
Right.
a lot of people who are betting overseas or betting online in other states where you don't really have access to do that, that's the type of betting that they're doing.
Right.
And like we're just learning it because again, it's not normal for us here in Las Vegas, but
Right.
because I can just go in and say, hey, everything on my pocket.
Give me that.
Yeah, put it on the Cowboys money line or something like that.
Give me that. Yeah, and the unit just kind of bring it in perspective for them to make sure they managing their bankroll on that end. But going back to the games of the weekend to watch, you got Georgia versus Tennessee, number 1 versus number 18. Tennessee at the crib, +10. Thoughts on the game?
Give me that.
Give me the 10. Georgia?
Georgia minus
What?
10.
10 points?
All right, let me say this real quick.
Yes.
Dog.
Continue.
You don't see a lot of Georgia games on television.
At all, because it's not,
They
don't think it's going to be
because
competitive.
it's not competitive. So last week was supposed to be their first real competitive game. Beat the piss out of them boys,
Smack City.
bro. And I took I took Georgia minus 14.
Easy.
It was also on that parlay with Washington.
Sick. I'm sick.
Got to see it through, my boy.
Got to see it through.
Anyway, but yeah, Georgia is really they're him.
Yes.
They're him right now, and they got that number 1 spot back for a reason.
And right now,
And I see them dominating Tennessee,
to be real with you, the three-peat looking real
looking real three-peatish.
three-peatish, real realistic.
Yeah.
Real realistic, because I don't really see nobody on their level.
No,
At this point, I don't see nobody at their level. When you even have a question in your mind, can we lose? They say, nah, nigga. Let me show you.
No.
Let me show you, man. Let me show you.
go ahead.
Georgia, minus 10 easy.
Yeah, I'm taking
Give
that
it to me.
easy
Give it to me.
without hesitation.
Without hesitation. Just give it to
How
me.
many units?
If I'm gonna go over 1 unit, give me 5.
I'm gonna keep it real. I might throw 5 units on that.
You know what I mean? But
$100-something on the minus 10.
if we gonna talk units, give me 5.
Just to be safe, buy it down to 7. Throw
Man.
200 on it.
Man.
Have fun.
Man.
Have fun.
Man. Kansas State versus Kansas. So this is in-state rivalry, right? 21 versus 25. I
good
didn't put the number down, but I'm gonna get it for you right now. What's your thoughts on the game?
Honestly, man, I would immediately. I'm taking the over.
Okay. Yes. You don't see no defense happening?
No.
No defense happening?
No.
No defense. Let's
see
write that down, because that we might.
I got it
56 and a half is the over-under.
right now.
Kansas State is minus 7.5 away.
Yeah, minus 7.5. Oh, that's wild.
That's a
man.
tough one, right?
That's tough.
That's a tough one. Both 7 and 3.
They both can put up points. They both can ball.
Both of them. So the only problem right now is that you have Jalen Daniels, the quarterback, the starting quarterback. He's questionable still, who hasn't played really. Jason Bean, the backup,
A dog.
is probable with a head injury.
For real?
Yes. Now, the only thing is I feel like sometimes, right, when you have teams that are rivalries, and also when you have teams that come in with a third string quarterback, it could end up bad for the other side, right? Like you saying, the over. Because how do you prepare for this person?
Right.
You don't got no film on them.
None.
You don't know nothing. How do you prepare for this person? So, off of your knowledge, and let's just say we don't know nothing about injuries, You still taking the over?
Hell yeah, I'm taking.
Give me the over. 56.5.
Hell yeah.
Alternate spread that joint down to about 51.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna leave it as is.
You gonna leave it as is?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
Given their history,
I can see that. Last
and
season,
I can see it being questionable in the first half.
and then just go crazy.
They're gonna go nuts in the third quarter.
And just keep this in perspective, everybody. For the over, last year, Kansas State, when they played, Kansas State won 57-27. That's clear on the over. Clear on the over. But Kansas State was that dog last year. They was,
Yeah, they
you
was
know what I
on
mean? So,
it. They was on it last.
so we
year.
looking at the over.
Honestly,
Washington
I would also possibly go Kansas plus the 7.5.
plus the 7.5, just because.
just because of 7.5.
Just because it's 7.5, they probably just say, "Hey."
My mind
still
might
wanna-
change by Friday,
But we sticking with the over.
but the over is my pick.
We sticking with the over.
Yeah, I like the
Okay,
over.
I like
dog.
that. I like that with you. This is the game that I haven't questioned because out of any top 25 team and out of any top 6, top 10 team, this might be the only game that is spooky, if you will. And that's Washington, number 5, who's on the bubble to be in the college football playoffs, versus number 11, Oregon State, in Corvallis.
Who gonna treat this game like their Super Bowl?
Oregon State.
Yeah. No, I'm saying
And it's literally,
Yeah,
but
they are.
it's minus 2.5, Oregon State. So they getting the home favorite. Now, if it's me, you know me, I love me a good teaser. I'm absolutely taking Washington on a teaser.
How many points?
I tease it up 7. That's reasonable. That's about general. Now, how I feel about this game, because it's in Corvallis, right? And this is my thoughts, and I want to hear your thoughts. Because it's there, it's going to be a good game. I don't see a blowout. I see this being a 3 to 7 point win. Washington.
3 to 7.
3 to 7. Washington. Washington has displayed over the last couple of weeks, like early in the season, they were killing everybody. And I mean like killing everybody. Killing the spread. You say, oh, minus 14, give it to me. Minus 21, give it to me.
And
But
covering it.
over the last couple of weeks, all they've done is win. And if you think about it, they don't have to do nothing but win.
Right.
They sitting at the bubble. They at number 5. All they waiting on is one of these other 4 to mess up.
And that's why it be so hard to bet on teams like who be acting like this. Bro.
Yes.
Why are you playing so conservative?
Exactly.
Blow these fools out.
And because this number kind of supports the why are you playing like this? Give me Washington.
All right.
Give me Washington.
The spread
Dog.
being so low, yeah, of course, I'm taking that. And they dogs, bro.
And I feel like the edge at the end of the day is the quarterback.
Dogs.
Washington Dogs.
Bro, give me
Oregon got the home field advantage. That's what it is.
I get that.
That's what it
But
is.
dogs,
Dogs.
it sound like a trap.
It do sound like a trap. Hey, you ever watch it's crazy because it's Halloween is over. Have you ever watched Halloween Town?
Yeah, of course. Who hasn't?
Trapper. Come back, dog.
Oh my God.
Come back. Trapper.
Please find that clip.
Nah, give me Washington. I'm going to go with Washington. I've been rolling with Washington all year.
I'm gonna go watch the money line, bro.
I'm going to go Washington money line. Give me Washington. I started my season off. Yes, I'm an Alabama fan. I was gifted that Warren Moon jersey by you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So when you gifted that to me, I instantly became a Washington supporter.
Well, that's what they kept calling you at the
When
sports
we was
book.
at, what,
At the
week 1
circle.
at the circle?
Yeah.
Go Dogs. I was like, let's go. Go Dogs, let's go.
The sports book barking at niggas, bro. This not even your team.
Let's go. Go Dogs. They was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, man. All right, then. Let's
I
go.
started telling folks, nah, he a Bama fan. He just a Q. He a Q dog.
Go Dog. Man. But nah.
Oh, my
hey,
God.
I'm still rolling with Washington. I love Michael Penix Jr.'s story. I feel like they do have that chance to make it happen. So I'm gonna go with them.
I hope they stay Dogs on Saturday.
I hope they stay Dogs. I might mess around and do something early in the week.
Yeah, I actually might catch it today.
Yeah, might mess around because I feel like that Georgia -10 ain't gonna stay there. You know what I mean? That -10 ain't gonna stay there. So we gonna have to catch that just a little bit early.
Didn't I text y'all that Georgia was one of those my picks early? Hold on.
Yes.
Or not Georgia, but Washington?
Yes. Now,
Try to find it real quick.
this could be scary, but at the same time, it's not. Number 3, Michigan versus Maryland. Maryland at home. +19. Maryland has been trash ever since they played Ohio State. We thought that in the beginning of the year, Maryland was looking so good. That offense was clicking so well. And they gave Ohio State everything they had for 3 quarters. And in the 4th quarter, got smacked. And it feel like ever since that game in the 4th quarter, they've been getting smacked.
They've been getting hit with
They ain't done nothing.
You Uncle Willie's son. It ain't been the same.
Versace. F.O. Man, I'm just like, I don't understand it. You know what I mean?
Personally, I'm leaving this game alone.
Now this feels like a trapper.
Yeah.
Trapper.
Stop it, dog.
This one feel like trapper. Because 19, what makes you a little bit weary with the 19, right, is because you feel like Michigan can cover that.
I know Michigan.
You know Michigan can cover that.
With the given state of affairs that's going on right now. Bro,
and Ohio State is on the back burner next week.
Yeah, leave Michigan
Stay that one
alone. Yeah, I would leave that game alone personally.
Yes. I would leave that alone myself. I'm not even alternate spreading that.
Nah.
I'm not touching that.
Because they're supposed to cover that 19.
They're supposed to cover that 19.
For what reason wouldn't they? Without, except for like them not wanting to.
They probably just at this, and it goes back again. I just need to win.
That's it.
I already beat. So the biggest question mark most of the people were saying was like, oh, you ain't really played nobody this year, but I just beat Penn State in Penn State.
The hell out of them too.
You know what I mean? So I don't have nothing to prove until next week. Right. So all I have to do is win. Michigan literally did not throw the ball second half of Penn State game. Not once.
Yeah, they was trying to kill that clock and get up out of there.
Like, not once. And what you think about, right, is all season, they really haven't truly played anybody. So I still feel like that coach has been waiting till Ohio State to unleash some crazy plays, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's always coaches that be like, yeah, I got this play specialty cooked up for you.
Who do you think has a better team right now?
Who are you asking me?
Of Ohio State and Michigan.
Michigan. Across the board, right? Across the board.
Even knowing that they haven't played anybody competitive yet.
Across the board, I'm going to give that to Michigan right now. Right?
I'm not arguing that.
Across the board, I'm going to give that to Michigan right now. They got some hogs on the front, both sides of the ball. Mm-hmm. They got some dogs in that backfield. Mm-hmm. J.J. McCarthy can kill you with the pass and the run.
And they got a stingy defense, bro.
That defense is stingy. Ohio State, I think their biggest question mark is McCord, the quarterback. He's shown that he can do it, but you got 2 all-star wide receivers, and he really hasn't, imagine C.J. Stroud still in this offense. Now, if he was still in this offense, Ohio State.
Easy.
You know what I mean?
We'll talk about CJ a little later.
We're going to definitely get into CJ. But if we're talking about them too, so you have a pick on this game or you just no bet?
I'm not touching this Michigan game this week.
I have no thought on that as far as point spread. So that's a no bet for us.
I also still have my opinions about, what's going on with the cheating allegations.
Shoot it out.
I still, I'm waiting to see, are they guilty of cheating, or are you just suspending the coach just to save yourself for something that's going to happen in the future? Because I don't understand why they suspended Harbaugh for the remainder of the season.
I feel like
he can still show up to practice and coach. He just can't be at the games.
So the remainder of the regular season at that.
He can show up to the Big Ten championship.
Yep.
He can show up to the bowl games. He can show up to the playoffs.
Yep.
He can show up to the national championship if they make it.
He go to practice every single day.
Here's my thing, though.
I want to say they have and not to cut you off, but Friday, I think they have a court
hearing?
Friday.
Okay.
Friday. So we'll see what's more, but go with your.
So here's my long term questions about this whole situation. Say Michigan wins it all,
Right.
Big Ten, championship, national championship, all that, right?
Right.
And they're proven guilty of these cheating allegations. So what happens? We automatically name the second place team the winner, and the second place team in the Big Ten the winner of that conference now. It's just weird. You got to figure this out before we get to this part of the season.
Yeah.
It's unfair to
The players.
It's unfair to Michigan players. It's unfair to their opponents.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's unfair to college football. It's unfair to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to bet on this week because of what's going on.
It's almost like, do I want to bet on it? It's definitely this week because I feel like the pressure of the Big Ten as a whole is what forced the let me give you a suspension.
Well, it was the Big Ten that suspended him.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't the NCAA.
Exactly, and that's the thing. The Big Ten trying to save a little face,
and we're still waiting to see what the NCAA has to say.
and I feel like the Big Ten is really trying to save face. First of all, I feel like, of course, obviously they don't really care for Harbaugh.
Hell no.
That they have never truly cared for Harbaugh. Number one, and that's been throughout his tenure with Michigan. Number two, I feel like because they're having this success now, and it's already been said that they already had prior knowledge that he was already cheating last year, the year before. So you wait until the year.
Bro, he's been suspended twice this season.
Yes. And you wait until the year that they really got some dogs on their team.
To do everything you can to sabotage it. I don't like that, bro.
So you already knew about this last year, truly, because what they said in the news, what I was reading, is that they even warned TCU, hey, they stealing signs. You know what I mean? So you knew about this last year.
Right.
But
because they played TCU in the the playoffs, right?
exactly. So you knew about this last year and a little bit prior to that. But now because they have this team that's just dogging, they came back. Basically, that whole team came back. That whole team came back.
That's why I don't like having my money on the line when everybody got their own agendas.
Yeah.
I don't like that, bro.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
yeah, I'm not touching this game.
Yeah, that game's a no bet for me, too. Last game of that watch for the week is Florida versus Missouri. Now, it doesn't sound sexy. Florida ain't been Florida for a while.
And Missouri
5-5.
got a hot hand.
Missouri is 8-2. Smacked Tennessee last week. Didn't cover the over for me though, bastards.
But we called it last week. Whoever was going to be dog at the time of kickoff was going to win that ball game, and boy, did they.
Absolutely.
Jesus
and now
Christ.
this week they're 11. They're minus 11.5 at the crib. Now, I have my thoughts, but what's your thoughts on this?
What time the game start?
That game. Give me 1 second.
I'm just trying to have the odds in front of me. I'll scroll past.
So it's minus 11.5 on the points for that particular game here, but that game is at 4:30 p.m. So it's a night game basically in Missouri.
Total is 58.5.
Yep.
Right now.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I like Missouri. I don't like 11.5 points. In all actuality, Florida can still win this ball game. However, it's not easy betting on Florida right now.
It's not.
Every game that I bet on Florida pushed. Mm-hmm. You notice that?
Yes.
This season.
Yes.
Every game that I bet on Florida, it always pushed because I always catch it without the hook.
Yep.
And I would take Florida, and it pushes every single time. So it's like, you know what? That's God telling me stop betting on Florida.
don't touch Florida.
So, but honestly, if I was to bet on this game, I would possibly go Florida with the points.
Okay.
I do see Missouri winning this ball game, but the safest bet is Florida plus 11.5. I'm assuming that this line actually might move before Sunday or Saturday. I'm sorry. So yeah, Florida with the points will be my pick here.
Because you say that, I'm exactly on the same space as you.
Yeah.
For a little bit different reason. Florida has been a tale of two different type of teams. You know what I mean? Started the season with an L to Utah, won a team against a team that they should have beat. Beat Tennessee at home versus Tennessee, and they actually lost the last year to Tennessee. So that was one of those games that they had a long-term winning record versus Tennessee and lost last year and got that revenge. Lost to Kentucky, beat Vanderbilt. Beat South Carolina, lost to Georgia. Lost to Arkansas by 3. Was in the game with LSU, ended up losing last week, right? Jaden Daniels went crazy. Now, you have Missouri, and you go into Missouri, right? And Missouri is off this crazy win, which they beat Tennessee, who was a higher-ranked team.
Beat the piss out of Tennessee.
Beat the piss out of Tennessee, who was a higher-ranked team than them at the time, and it wasn't close.
When was the last time you seen Missouri ranked this high, bro?
It's been a long time.
A long time.
It's been a long time, and if we're looking at Missouri, right? They took that L to LSU, 49-39. The other L that they took was to Georgia, 30-21. They gave Georgia the hardest push, right? In a long time. Right? However, Georgia was without some guys. Now, after this big win at home, you got these college students feeling themselves. I'm ranked super high. I just beat Tennessee, another ranked team.
Think they gonna be hungover on Saturday.
Yes, you get where I'm going?
Watch them go out here and win by 10.
And get cooked by the hook?
That's crazy.
By the 1.5. I like Florida. I feel like Florida right now, right? If anything, if I'm a Florida program right now, I'm 5-5. I'm sitting here 5-5, and the last game on my schedule is against Florida State, who is my in-state rival, right? If I'm at least trying to salvage my season, I want to at least get our guys into a bowl game. Right. My guys need to be so hyped this weekend because not only is this a Super Bowl type of game for them, this is a game that if they come out and play, you got another chance to play another ranked team and actually get that bad taste out of your mouth.
Right.
So you're playing a team that's going to be a little bit hungover, and you're playing in their stadium at night. The odds are probably far against you at this point because everybody just saw what Missouri did to Tennessee.
Right.
Give me Florida.
Give me Florida with the points.
Give me with the points, not money line, but give me the points.
Yeah, you got to specify.
Yeah, give me the points. Give me Florida with the points at the plus 11.5.
Our reasoning is basically the same, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I like that.
I like that. So that was our top 25 coverage. Again, if you want some of our favorite picks for the week that we love and that we're going to play, Patreon. Now, quickly, Dogs of the Week. I really feel like this didn't change at all. CJ Stroud.
I swear to God, it didn't change.
CJ Stroud. Another 300-yard game.
Big win.
Big win. He had a game-winning drive versus the Bengals. So, and he was without his top, 2 receivers?
Not D'Amico Ryan. That's the coach.
Nico Collins.
Nico Collins is out.
Yes.
And Damian Pierce is out.
Damian Pierce was out. So you were without 2 of your dogs on that offense, right?
Bro, I sat CJ Stroud because of those 2 not being in the game.
Really?
Yeah, luckily
He didn't really go fantasy-wise. He didn't go nuts.
Fantasy-wise, he didn't go nuts. I played Jared Goff.
Yes, which was a great pick.
Ultimately put up more points than he did. 1 more point, though.
1 more point? Yeah. That was it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow. But
back to CJ.
Dog of the Week still for a rookie. Honestly, at this point, now that they have that winning record, now that they're mid-season, if we're talking about mid-season, he got to be in the MVP conversation.
No, definitely.
Like, I don't care if he was a rookie or not.
Got a story.
Got a story, go with it.
I said that to my dad
And what your daddy say?
My dad was pissed.
What did he say? What did he say? What did he say? What did he say?
So I just gave him a list of people who I think could be like honestly be mentioned in MVP this year, and like a lot of them aren't quarterbacks.
Right.
Because you still got
Tyreek Hill,
AJ Brown, Garrett. What's his name?
Myles Garrett.
Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Absolutely.
So when I said Myles Garrett, he snapped.
What?
He snapped on me, bro. And because he's a Raiders fan, so you know Max Crosby. I said, dog. Granted, you're not tripping, but you tripping.
Max Crosby has been a dog this year.
Yes, he has.
But MVP, no.
No, come on now.
Maybe he can get into some
almost
defensive player of the year
almost
talk.
hit him with the mace. Like, come on, my nigga.
Like,
then I realized I was at my parents' house. Bro, he talked so bad to me, I thought I was going to be grounded. If I didn't have to be there for a specific reason, bro, I would have left. He was talking bad to me. I love my pops, bro, but when you hit that button, hey, he don't know how to just chill.
Man, but no, absolutely.
But like his reasonings wasn't wild,
right?
But no, Max Crosby is not getting MVP. Bro.
No, not at all.
He won't even be considered.
I mean, he shouldn't. Truthfully, defensive player of the year, the boy has a high motor. And defensive player of the year,
he get that defense going, bro.
He absolutely can be in that conversation. He absolutely can be in all-pro conversation. But defensive player of the year conversation? I mean, MVP conversation? No, bro. But Myles Garrett?
Definitely.
MVP conversation.
And
CJ Stroud, rookie?
What's old boy in Minnesota? He's leading in sacks right now.
Hunter.
Dawg. Yeah, he has been dogging.
Hunter is a dog.
He don't get talked about enough. Next week, let's make sure we give him some of his flowers.
Absolutely, we'll definitely do that.
Not this week though.
Absolutely, if he show up, he get them flowers. Yeah. Outside of that, dog of the week. Also,
there's a few other people that can be mentioned for dog of the week. Though.
Yes.
CD Lamb, Dak Prescott,
Lamb,
Noah Brown. Yeah, bro, had a great game. Like quietly.
Seven catches on 8 targets, 172 yards.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Josh Dobbs again. Again.
Hey, he gonna earn this respect, dog.
He gonna earn that respect.
I just remember that he started off preseason in Cleveland.
Yes.
They could sure use him right now.
Deshaun Watson is gone.
Done for the season.
230 mils starting to be cooked. They smoking that out there.
That's crazy. I feel bad for Deshaun Watson, bro, because he ain't no bum, but he's gonna get looked at because of one, the allegations he went through.
Yep.
2, he can't stay healthy right now.
He can't stay healthy.
But
and 3, he hasn't looked nothing like he used to look.
He did look good last week.
Decent.
He did look good. But when that game started, I was pissed. I gave out that Browns +6 in the money line pick last week. The first series of the game, bro, pick 6. I text y'all immediately like, I'm going to church. I'm not watching the rest of this game.
He must have went and prayed and said, give me that.
Bro, I swear. I was getting dressed, but I'm getting dressed slow. I saw that pick 6, TV off. Let me get this shirt and tie on. Let me get up out of here, bro. I was done.
I'm gone.
I didn't check no scores or nothing until I got out of service. That made me mad. But then I saw that it was a close game when I got home. It's like, oh, yeah, they might pull this out. It was a great pick.
Great pick. Now,
cashed out on it, too.
Now, I want to say, because we did mention the bum of the week early, but we got to get back to this part of the bum of the week. Joshua Allen.
Oh, my God. The turnover machine.
The turnover machine.
Bro.
Over here dancing.
What, he had 3 or 4 this past week?
Doom, doom, doom. Had 3 of them things.
Yeah, bro, I loved Josh Allen when he came out of Wyoming, dog. When he was in the draft, he was my favorite quarterback of that entire draft. And I still got a lot of love for Josh Allen, but like, come on, my nigga. 3 turnovers, dog.
You can't be top 3. It's still people that say he's top 3.
I understand. No, it is
people still saying he's top 3 quarterback,
ain't no
bro.
way.
Still to this day,
I wouldn't say it.
I wouldn't say it either.
I wouldn't say it.
But there's people saying it.
He is a dog. He's an athlete.
Absolutely.
But
top 3?
Your decision making has to change. And I'm not
big time.
Yeah, a lot. That's crazy, dog.
Big time.
But I feel like the same criticism that they would give Dak, they need to start throwing that at Josh Allen.
Because they don't.
They don't.
And they won't.
And what have I been saying for the past couple of seasons? He ain't nothing but a white Dak.
Absolutely. That plays for the New York Buffalo team.
And Dak is better.
And if he played for
Dak is better.
If he played for the New York Giants, it might be a little different story.
Right.
You know what I mean? But playing under that New York Buffalo team, that's a little different. So going into the preview and the review, for the preview for this week, I want to just address that because flowing right out of that, the Bills did fire the offensive coordinator, Ken Dorsey.
Surprisingly.
Do you think that was more of a scapegoat kind of move?
Yes, because if the Broncos didn't throw it away, get it out of here. If the Broncos missed that kick, he still has a job.
You think so?
Yes, that's what I think.
I think so. Now,
because if they win that ball game, why are we firing him?
Because we won.
If you actually sit there and watch the film, when the game's over, go to YouTube and find game film and watch it.
Yeah,
Josh Allen is making terrible decisions.
absolutely.
Seriously,
In the game, terrible decisions.
terrible decisions.
And I feel like they giving him I understand giving him grace, and that's your multi-million-dollar quarterback. But just like you bench James Cook for fumbling the ball on the first play of the game, which wasn't really on his first run of the game.
It was on Josh Allen.
No, not that one. That one was on Josh Allen.
You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, that one was on Josh Allen. But the first fumble that James Cook had on his first run, it was really just a great defensive play.
Mm-hmm.
He was going down, had three guys around him. He was trying to get his hand on it, going down, and the dude just snatched it out.
But we pay you to protect the ball, though, bro.
Yeah, but it was a great defensive play. But if you're going to pull him out after a first fumble and bench him for basically the full half.
You saying they should have benched Josh Allen?
Absolutely. Put him on the bench. Bro, you throwing 3 picks.
Who's the backup out there?
I don't even know. It don't matter, though.
It does.
Bench him and bench him.
At least for a series, bro. Get your shit together.
Yes.
Let's get it.
Yes, you lost the game. It don't matter. You lost the game to the Broncos, who has been killing all the top teams.
They've been killing all the top teams in the AFC. They actually might be somebody we'll have to talk about at the end of the season.
They're 4-5 right now. They're still in the conversation.
They're in the conversation. They suck.
They still in the conversation. Russell Wilson.
Westbrook.
He's still out here doing his job. Let's roll over into our NFL preview really quick. We don't want to be here too long. I want to just address it really quick. Quick thoughts, then give our dog picks of the week, or I'll give our picks for the week. It ain't even got to be a dog at this point if you don't have one. Arizona, we're gonna
a few dogs, honestly.
We're gonna focus on 4 games just because the slate it's not so great early in the midday, but real quick, Arizona Cardinals versus the Houston Texans. Kyler Murray's back. C.J. Stroud on a tear. Texans at home -5. 10 a.m. game, Pacific Standard Time, our time. What are you thinking?
Honestly, I'm expecting that game to be a lot closer than everybody's anticipating.
Yep.
I'm still scared of that +5, but I think that might be the safest bet for that game in particular.
My thoughts, I told you earlier, give me the +5 Arizona.
Yeah.
I feel like Kyler Murray, in his first game back, he did some good things.
With nothing.
You know what I mean? He did some really good things with nothing. That defense is opportunistic, and the Texans, they're still grooving. So
And they are balling. They are at the crib, though.
yeah, they at home.
I can still see them winning by 7.
They can win by 7, but I'm gonna take that plus. I'm gonna take that +5 because I see a 3-point game.
This definitely isn't a game that I would recommend anybody parlay.
No, I might do it.
But however, you can account for CJ to put up at least 250 to 300.
At least 300 because they allow him to throw it.
Yeah.
They giving him the ball, letting him throw it. So take him for 3. Take him for 3.
I would definitely take CJ Stroud over 300 yards.
300 yards.
Yeah.
I might take it up to 350
Yeah.
just to see what happens. Because I mean, the Arizona Cardinals defense is not that great against the run, but pass wise,
They ain't no hoes though. Let's throw that out there.
They're not, but they're not that great against the run. That's their weakness. So
And that running game goes in that passing game real
Singletary might be another option in that game, but we'll see. Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cleveland Browns. This is going to be a good game. Although Deshaun Watson is out, I still think this is going to be a good game because it's a rival.
Cleveland is still favored.
Yeah.
1
2 and
point.
Oh, it went down to 1?
1 point.
Okay, so it was 2.5 earlier.
As
so
of right now, it's 1 point.
Oh, no, it's 1 point. I'm looking at
Pittsburgh
it
might be the
differently.
favorite come Sunday, though.
Yeah.
So if you want to jump on that dog money, you better jump on that dog money today.
So you saying you like Pittsburgh in this
I
one?
think I do like Pittsburgh in this game.
Okay.
Good defense.
Yep.
But two good
Defensive
defenses.
game. Yeah,
Two good defenses.
absolutely.
Honestly, Pickett isn't playing his best ball.
Has he ever really played really best ball?
Not since Pitt.
Yeah. I feel like he's like he struggles. You have two good receivers. I don't really care for Deontay Johnson. I've said it before.
But you've seen glimpses
but
of like
He's a
can
good
be.
receiver. Yes.
I do think that the
George
coaching
Pickens.
situation out there is kind of holding them back.
They should have got rid of the OC because it's like that might be the X factor right there.
But out of nowhere, they can just have a lights out ball game.
Absolutely.
So I think the safest bet will probably be Pittsburgh to win this ball game, regardless of how the line is going to move. Best bet will be to bet it today, or
You like
whenever
Pittsburgh.
this is aired. Yeah, because your boy DTR.
Yeah, but he's not starting. It's
Yes,
going to
he
be
is.
PJ Walker. They said
Sure.
PJ Walker
I saw a
starting.
post that saying he was going to start this week.
Either way,
I'll
PJ,
find it. I'll
Okay.
find it and share it if that's what it said.
Okay.
Because again, that's also subject to change before Sunday anyway.
Yeah.
But even still, I
Whoever
trust
gonna get
PJ
that
Walker
week.
to manage a ball game.
Yeah.
But if the Pittsburgh Steelers are clicking,
It's going to be a low scoring game.
you think so?
I think so.
Right now,
I'm
it's
going
at
with Cleveland,
32 and a half, and I still wouldn't touch that over.
I wouldn't touch it.
I wouldn't touch the total score.
Not at
regardless.
all. Not the total at all.
Any props on that game you might be looking at?
To be honest with you, I don't really see prop wise, man. I don't really have nobody in this fight that I would really like to look at. To be honest with you, nobody.
I would
Neither
say
side of the ball.
something simple is like maybe a Kareem Hunt touchdown.
I could see that.
Yeah,
I could see that. Maybe a Jaden Warren touchdown.
maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. Because it's going to be a running back getting in there if they get in there.
I
but-
can also see like maybe a pick on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
One pick on for Cleveland, one pick for Pittsburgh.
Absolutely. No, I can definitely see that. But as far as what I might do, I don't see me touching that game player prop wise at all. If I'm gonna take anybody in this game, I'm taking Cleveland.
I need to get back on FanDuel so I can bet on like player sacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't do that.
You
with
can't do it on William Hill?
Nah.
What about, I think Boyd allows you to do it.
You can't really do any defensive bets on William Hill.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they got to get that together. The other games
William
that we
Hill,
looking
get
at
y'all shit together.
again.
Count your-
Y'all been doing good, but get it together.
Count your motherfucking days, bro.
Minnesota Vikings versus the Denver Broncos. Broncos minus 2.5. This game is intriguing. Number one, because the Vikings are on a little win streak, even with Josh Dobbs. They were winning before.
And it's not the same Vikings that started the season, bro.
It's not,
Backup's good.
and he can manage the team.
Addison balling.
Justin Jefferson maybe
Or
back
not
within
Addison. Yeah, Jordan Addison.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hawkinson balling.
Hawkinson balling, bro.
They
I'm
might
so
get him
glad
back.
that I drafted him.
Yeah.
Because, it's crazy when Kurt went down, bro. I was telling you this last night. I really wasn't worried because, like, now he's a security blanket. So whoever is in
Absolutely.
that quarterback can always count on a tight end because he's not
Absolutely.
running down the field.
Absolutely.
They can dime him. And we in a PPR league, so every reception matters.
Yep.
And then when I saw that Josh Dobbs was getting on the field,
And Justin Jefferson may be back really soon.
not this week.
Not this week, but really
not
soon.
this week, but possibly
so
next week.
They looking good. I mean,
He's cleared. It's just,
and now the difference is Denver is at home, minus 2.5. Denver is at home. Denver
hot
off a
right
good
now.
game. They clicking. They figuring it out.
can they put together two good games in a row?
Can they put together two good games in a row is the question.
I'm betting on them that they can't. So I would.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Vikings on this
I'm
one.
gonna take the Vikings too, though.
And I'm going to take them plus 2.5. I could see this being a weird type of game, like
a weird
2 points.
1 point ball game.
1.2 point game. Give me the plus 2.5 Vikings. If I am taking anybody, I like Hawkinson's receptions. I don't even know where they at.
I want to say they might have him like around like 6.5 or something.
Give me that. I feel like he's going to get targeted. But I will say,
Give me
if
Hawkinson
Josh
with a
Dobbs Hockenson with a touchdown?
Hockenson with a touchdown.
Okay.
Anytime.
If Josh Dobbs' rushing yards is at the right spot, the sweet spot for me will be about 30 yards. I feel like he can finish the game with about 50. So the sweet spot for me would be 30 yards.
30?
Josh Dobbs rushing. Okay? So that's what I'm going to look at. That's what I'm going to look at. Now, this game is going to be the game of the week, obviously, across the board, and that's a Monday night game. You have the Super Bowl replay. The Eagles versus the Chiefs. Chiefs at home -3. What do you expect out of this game?
I expect this game to be good.
Yes.
I expect the game to be not high scoring, but not low scoring. Just kind of
just
like
about mid.
It's going to be slow at first.
24-27 type of game.
Something like 21-17 type shit. You know what I'm saying? Then like after the third or fourth quarter, that's when the points are going to start. You know, because everybody opened up their playbook in the fourth quarter, bro.
Right. Absolutely.
So I can see we going props right now. You want to give me
personally, we talking about the game wise. I like the Eagles money line.
I like the Eagles money line.
Give me that. That'll be the dog of the week for me.
What's the spread again?
-3 right now.
Yeah, I like the Eagles, dog. I don't want to say that too many times.
Yeah, but
I'm getting a little nauseous here. But yeah, Oz, I like your Eagles this week.
Give me the Eagles money line. I feel like Jalen Hurts got that dog in him.
Yeah,
and he's ready to get that
hopefully
bad
coming
taste
back
out of
healthy, man.
Yeah, absolutely. They had a bye week.
Of course. Again, I don't never want to see Philadelphia have success, but I do want to see a good game.
They did have a bye week, didn't they?
Yeah, they're on a bye, but we respect Jalen Hurts in his house
for sure. Absolutely.
We respect that, man.
Player props wise, what you got? What are you expecting out of this?
I'm expecting an anytime touchdown from Jalen.
Okay.
I would expect the same from A.J. Brown.
Okay.
What's the numbers on A.J. Brown typically?
As far as yards wise?
Yeah.
His yards wise, because he's been killing, is usually about 86.
And I'm
is what they usually have him at?
I would take it.
Okay. So normally they have Devontae Smith at about 50, 51, 52 to 56. Because Dallas Goedert is out, give me Devontae's.
That would be my only reason to agree with you.
Give me Devontae's numbers.
Would he break his forearm or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Dallas Goedert is out, give me Devontae Smith because he's going to get them other targets.
In my experience, it's difficult betting on players like Devontae Smith because you know what the potential is, but you see what A.J. Brown is doing.
Oh no, I don't disagree, but I also feel like they both can go 100.
They both, yeah, they can.
So,
and then I also see Kansas City having fun too because the defense that they got in Philadelphia this year is not the defense that they had in Philadelphia last year.
And let's put a little bit of respect on Kansas City's defense.
Yeah, no,
Kansas City's defense has been legit this year.
They have a good defense out there.
So
I can also see Jalen Hurts getting touched. Pause. But Chris Jones, man on a mission right now.
I'm gonna say, yeah, give me the money line, Philly, and give me Devontae Smith. Finishing with,
and this is the night game, right?
Yeah, this is a Monday night game.
Monday, oh
yeah, Monday night.
Going to watch this game.
I don't know.
I'm not watching it here in my office.
Give me the Monday night. That's a Monday night game. I'm gonna say Jalen. I'm gonna say Devontae Smith for 65 yards.
Devontae 65.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna tell
65 plus.
I'm not gonna tell you, but I do hope that come through because it can.
Yeah,
especially with Dallas Goedert not being available this week. So
yeah, it can.
And it's showtime, bro. It's prime time.
It's prime time. So with that being said, give me a AJ Brown touchdown.
Give me that. Give me
AJ Brown for whatever his receptions is.
Let me get a
because
Pacheco
he's getting
touchdown.
the targets. Pacheco touchdown.
Let me get a Pacheco touchdown.
Okay, I like that. I agree with you on that one. I
actually see Pacheco going to have a nice ball game, I think.
Receptions and receiving yards, give it to me, whatever he got.
Yeah, I think rushing, he might actually do something too.
Yeah. He's going to have to
they're not going to depend on him to rush,
but I feel
like he's going to bust one.
Pause. Personal foul. You said that with so much emphasis.
I'm upset about it, so stop. I'm mad at myself about that one, bro.
But before we
It's
get out of
usually
here,
you
bro,
making these mistakes.
Yeah, you out here going crazy with it today. Before we get out of here, who is your NCAA dog of the week or pick of the week? Outside, we already said we like Georgia, but give me, you got a dog of the week
You know, it's crazy, my boy.
or a pick of the week?
I actually do have a dog for college this week.
Okay.
I think I believe again.
You think you believe
I
again?
think I believe again.
Okay, so we
Let me
going.
get Colorado one
You going
time.
Colorado?
Yeah, man.
And who they playing?
They are playing, they're 4-point dogs, and they are playing Washington State.
Okay. Ooh, I like that.
They playing Washington State on the road.
I like that.
So, and I can see them. They need to get their get back, bro. They've had some bad weeks.
And they've been close to winning.
They've been close to winning. And I honestly feel like Colorado has the better team. So I believe.
Okay.
I believe.
I like that. I like that. I'm going to say my dog of the week. I'm going to roll with my team. I'm going to go with UNLV.
That was my other one.
They
Hey,
plus
so,
3 right
yes.
now. Give me the money line.
Give me the money, line, bro. I like UNLV.
Let's go 9-2, fellas. Let's get it. Let's get it.
No,
Number
let's
one.
get it, bro.
We number one in the Mountain West right now. Give me UNLV.
Yeah, I
Money
like
line.
UNLV. It was another college pick I like, but I think I'm going to just hang on to my
Okay.
thoughts unless you got some time.
You want to give it out here? Or you want to just give it
I
out?
might as well, bro. Unless you want, let's just throw it on the Patreon.
Let's throw it on the Patreon. Give me your NFL dog of the week. We both agreed on Philly.
Yeah, I like Philly. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm actually going to leave the Thursday game alone. But you know what? I feel like an easy pick would be like the Commanders this week.
Commanders minus 8.5.
8.5. Me, I'm just going to buy it down to 7.
Okay.
Just say whatever. Because I can't figure out a situation where the Giants will make this a ball game.
Okay.
So let's see what happens with that.
I like that.
But you know what? If I can pick a dog for this week, I already threw out Pittsburgh.
Right. You already threw out Pittsburgh. We already gave out Philly. So give me your favorite game of the week. Like, give me who you going to take points-wise. It don't even matter if they underdogs, they favorites. Who you like? Kind of hard.
Pause.
Pause.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
That was wild.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
To ask me that's wild. Bro.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
But no, it's not.
That was crazy.
But you know what? I'm gonna have to just say the Vikings, man.
Vikings?
Yeah, I like that. And it's the night game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the night game, bro. Josh Dobbs gonna have all them lights on. This what he been waiting on.
Okay.
This is first primetime game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, come on, give me the Vikings, dog.
All right, then I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna take Detroit minus 8. Justin Fields is gonna be back. However, I feel like Detroit is gonna put a stamp on
It's a division.
this division this week. I feel like they going out there to prove that they here to win the division.
I got some props for you for that.
Put them on the Patreon.
Bet.
Let's do it.
Let's go, Montgomery. Montgomery gonna give me a touchdown, bro. He has to, but the rest going on the Patreon.
Outside of that, what you got for the people?
Oh man, same thing I have every week, my boy. Like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend, tell 10, tell 20.
Tell 20.
We about to get some more of this.
Dog money. If you smell that grass.
Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing, and make sure you communicate. We communicate
Make sure you get some of that turkey ass this weekend. Next weekend.
Yes.
Here you go, Norbert. Say the best piece for you.
What's that?
Turkey ass. Eat up, sucker.
We're not gonna be here next week, so again, happy Thanksgiving to all of
Thanksgiving.
you. Love your families this week.
Love our supporters. Thank y'all for supporting us already. This is the year 2. We only been going up from here, man.
We only been going up, bro.
We're gonna keep going up with y'all support. Thank y'all.
Since we're here, I just want to say that I'm very, very grateful for all of our supporters.
Yes, sir.
I'm grateful for you two.
Yes, sir.
I'm grateful God put y'all in my life, man.
Absolutely.
I'm glad that we still here. We still friends.
Yep.
Been friends since we was youngins, and we're gonna be friends until we old niggas.
And I have that same sentiment. I'm grateful for both of y'all,
all y'all,
for
man.
sure. Love y'all, brothers. Love y'all, supporters.
And let's get this money. If
Let's
y'all
get
hit the
this
tickets,
dog
man.
money.
Let us know. We want to see how y'all out here doing too, man. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
I'm grateful too.
It's Thanksgiving speech time. Thank you, God, for everything. Amen.
Man, I didn't know he was.